looking forward. I am looking forward to a debate with John Mahama on the economy, on the country, on the governance. But I'm afraid that he's running away from a debate, isn't it? His people say he doesn't want to debate, but he doesn't want to debate because he knows I will expose the emptiness of his policies. He says he has a 24-hour economy that he cannot explain. It's as empty as an empty barrel. He cannot explain it. None of his people can explain it. They say they will be exporting lions and elephants. But when we meet mano a mano, we can debate, and the country will see where our policies lie. And that is where we should go. We should give the country an opportunity to listen to us. But if he chooses not to debate, I will continue to sell my policies to the people of Ghana, and you will take the decision.
So, Ohene Ntow, what do you make of this? Is there a prerequisite, so to speak?
Of course not. I mean, it's not a prerequisite that there should be a presidential debate. In places like the US, especially, it's a big thing for candidates aspiring to the presidency to engage in a presidential debate. And the culture is so important that if anybody showed a disinterest in a debate, that is enough to take away some marks, you know, some value from your whole campaign. But in Ghana, you've heard from time to time presidential candidates being ready to debate or not to debate, avoiding debates and so on and so forth. But what I find quite intriguing about Dr. Bawumia's desire, in fact, demand for a presidential debate right now is his posture just a short while ago, when at the time John Mahama was looking for a debate and he, Bawumia, was not interested. So you see, it becomes a question of double standards, and as and when it suits you. So that is it. I mean, just for my initial comment. But on a more serious note, Dr. Bawumia is basically in charge of the economy and has been in charge of the economy for 8 years. As vice president, as chairman of the economic management team, and beyond that, he was in a particularly good position when the president, Nana Akufo-Addo, actually committed to the public during the 2016 campaign that I have brought Bawumia because of his expertise with the economy, and I'm going to hand over the economy to him, and if you give me the nod and Bawumia is in charge of the economy, Ghanaians would witness the performance of this whiz kid. In fact, he went to the extent of talking about the value of the cedi and the fact that traders, business people cannot hold on to their capital, and that the value of the cedi is always going down, and that Bawumia is going to be the answer in the miracle. I mean, today, I don't think anybody needs a debate to decide whether Bawumia's performance as the manager of the economy, which the president, unless the president just told us this and did not mean it, but we all know that Dr. Bawumia has been in charge of the economy specifically. So if after 8 years, your exchange rate, which is a key fundamental of the economy, is gone out of control, the debt burden of this country now, debt to GDP, is close to 90%. What else about the economy do you want us to debate? The prices of food, inflation, unemployment. And right now, we have gone back to the IMF. And you are telling me when we debate the economy, then we will decide. it is not going to have to take a debate of the economy. I am sure that as we sit here today, Ghanaians have a very good sense of how our economy is going, the conditions under which we are living now. It is very clear to everybody the sense that Ghanaians have of their own living standards. Business people are complaining about their disappearing capital. Very important investments in this country have taken flight. The last time I checked with the data from the Customs Division, because they take duties and so on and so forth from importers and all of that. 66, at least 66 over the last 3 to 5 years, 66 very big foreign investment companies and enterprises have left.
Well, someone
Why?
asked, how is that
Why?
relevant to the debate conversation?
Now, you see, when people who are contributing to the productivity of your economy, to government revenue, are withdrawing from the economy, is that making your economy stronger or weaker? And what would cause businesses to just take flight? Now, let me give you an example, and this is very important. It may sound political, but it is very important. When governments put together policies that are attractive and inure to the benefit of businesses, they come. And once they come, they stay. It took just policy, paperwork, for 6 global standard auto companies to come to Ghana to invest and to manufacture, assemble cars in Ghana. Policy. So if by the same token, if the policy environment is negative, you would see a downturn in your economy. It is a very big indicator.
And not a debate.
It's a very big indicator. A debate necessarily would not help Ghanaians to decide. Our own living conditions, the exchange rate situation, the unemployment situation, the cost of living, the inflation, taxes upon taxes, and the debt burden. I think these are clear, and you don't even need a debate to make the case as to whether MPP should be voted back into power or not.
Okay.